Hello, students of CCRI English Level 1 class. So I'm sending you this video because we only did a small amount of the book on Saturday. So I would like you to take out your book and we are going to practice something on page 34. So that's page 34. And it has the family, the Sanchez family chart. Let's take a look at that. I'm going to show it to you on my screen. All right, so I hope that you can see this. This is the Sanchez family. And we have, here's Edwin and Rosa. And I told you that the line that goes across means that they are married. So they are husband and wife. The line that goes down to the next generation shows they have 1, 2, 3 children. This line shows us that Sylvia is married to Tom and they have 1, 2 children. All right. So now going to move this over to the next page, page 35. Here's page 35. And this section B says, look at the family tree. That's what we call this, a family tree or a family chart. That's right there. This says complete the sentences. Number 1 says Eric and Annie are brother and sister. Brother and sister. So Eric is mentioned first. So we find out what he is to the other person. He is the brother. And Annie is second. So we see that Annie is the sister. Eric and Annie, brother and sister. Okay, so let's just go look at that chart again and see. Here's Eric. Here's Annie. So Eric is the brother and Annie is the sister. Just want to do a couple of these. Here we look at number 2, Edwin and Rosa are. So we go back and find Edwin and Rosa. Here's Edwin and here's Rosa. So they have the line across, which means they're married. Edwin and Rosa are husband and wife. So we go back here and let's see. Pause for a second. Whoops. Too many things on my screen. Guess I have to stop the shit. There we go. All right, let's try that again. So Edwin and Rosa, we're going to put husband and wife. Okay. Now the next one, it says, number 3, Rosa and Sylvia are, and we're going to put what we call them to each other, Rosa and Sylvia. So let's look and find, whoops, I didn't mean to move that. Let me erase. So we see here's Rosa and here's Sylvia. So we see Rosa is in one generation and we go down. The next generation would be her child. Sylvia is a female. So Sylvia is the daughter to Rosa. So now we'll go back over here on page 35. And we see Rosa comes first, so we start with her. Rosa is mother, and then Sylvia. She is the daughter. All right, Rosa and Sylvia are mother and daughter. That's how you complete these sentences. Now, oh, it keeps moving. Don't need to do that. All right. That was Rosa and Sylvia, mother and daughter. Number 4 says Edwin and Pedro. Edwin and Pedro. So let's go back and find Edwin and Pedro. Here's Edwin, and here's Pedro. So just like Rosa and Sylvia were mother and daughter, Edwin is father, and Pedro is the son. So let's go fill that in. Number 4. Edwin and Pedro are father and son. Number 5, Pedro and Eric are Pedro and Eric. All right, let's go have a look at Pedro and Eric. Need to erase this. Okay. So here's Pedro and here's Eric. So first of all, let's look. Pedro is the brother to Sylvia, and Sylvia has 2 children. Eric is Sylvia's son, and Sylvia is Pedro's sister. So Pedro says, my sister's son is my nephew, and I am his uncle. So Pedro is the uncle to Eric, who is the nephew. And Pedro is the uncle to Annie, who is the niece. But the question was Pedro and Eric. So Pedro and Eric, uncle and nephew. Let's fill that in. Pedro and Eric. Whoops. Are uncle and nephew. Okay. Number 6, Rosa and Annie. Rosa and Annie are. So we'll go look at Rosa and Annie. Let me erase this. That pops up. Okay. Here's Rosa. And here's Annie. And you see, Rosa is 1 generation. Then there's another generation. And then there's the 3rd generation. So Rosa's daughter is Sylvia, and Sylvia's daughter is Annie. That makes Annie the granddaughter to Rosa. So Rosa is the grandmother to Annie. Going back to page 35, Rosa and Annie are grandmother and granddaughter. Okay. Now let's look at number 7, Edwin and Eric. Edwin and Eric. Okay, find Eric, Edwin and Eric in that order. Edwin, have you found him here? and Eric down here. So Edwin is the father to Sylvia. Sylvia is the mother to Eric. So Edwin is the grandfather to Eric. And Eric is the grandson. Edwin and Eric are grandfather and grandson. Grandfather and grandson. Now the next one. Let's see, Alyssa and Annie. Alyssa and Annie, number 8. So let's find Alyssa. Alyssa and Annie. Okay, so Annie is the daughter of Sylvia, and Sylvia is the sister of Alyssa. So this child says, my mother's sister is my aunt. And Alyssa says, my sister's daughter is my niece. So Alyssa and Annie, aunt or aunt. Aunt I like, but many people use aunt. Aunt and niece. Let's go write that in. Alyssa and Annie are aunt and niece. All right, I wanted to do that exercise with you because you will see something like that again when you have a test, okay? On your first test, there will be a family tree and you will have to say, who is this person and this person? How is this person and this person related? So it was important, and you will see it in the homework as well. So I'm going to send this to you, and I hope that it's helpful. Bye.